Hey guys, it's Dave with My Freedom Smokes. Today I'm going to talk to you about the iJoy Solo V2. If the name sounds familiar, they have had the iJoy A Solo and the iJoy Solo Mini. Those are both great little devices. They put something on the original A Solo, it carried over Solo Mini. It's also here on this one. That's a taste control feature. I'll go over that a little bit more in a moment, but basically what it is, it allows you to kind of pinpoint and customize your flavor experience you're getting from the vapor a little bit. A little more customization. Everybody likes their temperature control. I want some more customization over their personal feel for their vapor, so there's another nice little step to add to it. The device itself is a dual 18650 in series device, 200 watts. All the different temperature controls are available. You get your nickel, your titanium, your stainless steel, a couple different TCR modes. It comes with a little tank here. They're calling it the Limitless Sub Tank. Much shorter than like the Limitless XL and stuff like that. And it's using the Tornado Nano style coils. It's a 24 millimeter tank with 2 milliliters of liquid. I always get those mixed up with the millis. Anyways, a little top fill tank. There's no airflow to it. The airflow is always going to be wide open. You get two coil options with it. It comes with a 0.6 in there that's good for 20 to 40 watts. That's one I've been using at 35 watts. The box also includes another one. It's a 0.3 ohm coil. What does that say? That one's good from 40 to 80 watts. These are LED coils. If you watched my video on the Limitless XL, I talked about how there's the LED that glowed through the airflow, and it kind of startled me at first. I was a little more prepared for this one because I looked at the coil and I did see LED on it. I knew in the past they've done that, so it didn't quite scare me this time. I didn't think something was shorting out when I see a random red glow when I fire the button coming from the tank. So yeah, like I said, it's dual 18650. The way you install those batteries is the whole thing just slides off, and that exposes where you put your batteries in it. All right, they're just right there in series. They're real easy to get in and out. There's none of the little ribbons or whatever there are on some of them, but they do give you a little window so you can push your battery out, which makes it nice and easy and quick change. All right, also when you remove this, you get your firmware upgradable USB port. To my knowledge, you can't actually charge with this because you do have to break it apart, but it is for upgrading the firmware on the board itself. All right, it's got a nice large clicky button similar to the iJoy RTA box they did recently. It's just a nice good feel. Your finger just naturally lays across and it's easy to press. All right, the tank itself, like I said, it's non-adjustable airflow. The airflow does remind me a lot of the Limitless XL airflow though, where it's kind of like just a wide open, just the way the airflow is kind of wide open, almost like a little cross section there with the airflow up under it. Like I said, it's using those iJoy Tornado Nano coils, and then it's just a top fill tank, and this little Delrin insert drip tip here piece pops right out. And then you fill right along the edges there. And if you want to put your own drip tip, they do include a new, the whole top is replaceable with a 510 adapter piece on that. So that way if you're wanting to use a different 510, if you don't like the wider bore drip tips, they do give you that option in the box. Couple pieces right here. Like I said, it's just a direct replacement for that top section there. You also get your micro USB port or cord for charging, or not charging, your firmware updates for that board there. You also get your little vape band. It's a little green band that says iJoy for your joy. I always love the little sayings on there. All right. We're gonna put this back on here. Like I said, this is a 0.6 ohm coil, 20 to 40 watts. I'm vaping her at 35 watts. It's actually a good amount of vapor for 35 watts, and the flavor is really good. Nice short tanks. I love a short tank for flavor. And if you watch closely while I'm vaping, you actually see the red light comes on when I press the button. Right up inside, it's actually part of the coil, glows through the airflow. Kind of makes a cool effect when you see the red glowing through the vapor coming out of the airflow there. Alright, your menu is real easy to get in and out of. It's 3 simple clicks with your fire button, 1, 2, 3. Now it goes in where you see a P for power, T for temp, and then you got other little menus you can go in here. You get your TCR. And then I mentioned earlier there's taste control on this. The way taste control works, you can use any kind of wire. It's similar to temperature control, the way you kind of fine tune the wattage and everything. Say I got this thing at 35 watts. Once I go in at taste control, I just press the bottom of the little T button here and hold it for a few seconds. It goes into taste control mode and it's showing 100%. That means I'm getting at 35 watts if that's where I feel my flavor is best. And you can tweak it a little bit. You can bump it up to 110% or down to like 95%. Just kind of play around with those values and really pinpoint how great the flavor comes out at 35 watts for you. I haven't messed around with that a whole lot. I know it's a very popular feature, but for me, I prefer just regular, just running stuff in regular wattage mode, to be honest. I think that's about going to cover it on the Solo V2 here. We do have these available on our website. If you have any questions about these, you can leave them in the comments below. As always, this has been Dave with My Freedom Smokes, and thank you for vaping.